The Rendezvous 2017 Tall Ships Regatta was a big deal this summer in Eastern Canada.
That's right, 40 tall ships sailed through Canadian waters, stopping at ports in Ontario, Quebec, and the Maritimes to help celebrate Canada 150. The event offered thousands of people the rare opportunity to get up close and personal with a fleet of majestic ships.
Well, one ship in particular caught the attention of our Halifax team during the stopover in Nova Scotia.
Impossible Dream is a 60-foot fully accessible ocean-going catamaran. The ship is based out of Miami but travels the eastern seaboard, offering up the rare chance to experience custom-designed barrier-free sailing, making the dream of sailing not impossible but possible, as the ship's decal suggests.
During the stopover in Halifax, some members of Sail Able Nova Scotia, an organization that offers sailing opportunities to people with disabilities, were invited to sail the Impossible Dream. Halifax's Laura Bain has the story.
When sailors from Sail Able Nova Scotia roll aboard the Impossible Dream, they're greeted by the ship's owner, Deborah Mellon.
Good morning, welcome aboard. She was built from the bottom up to be accessible for wheelchairs. It's not an afterthought, it's not an adaptation. She was built to do this. And she's one of the most beautiful catamarans on the water, and she has lost nothing in style, in function. She lost nothing, so we believe that everything should be designed this way.
Deborah, who lost the use of her legs after a car accident, fell in love with sailing during her physical rehabilitation. She bought the multi-million-dollar Impossible Dream in 2012.
I never sailed before my accident, so I learned how to sail in small 20-foot Freedom boats, and this was the first big boat that I ever sailed. You know, this was it was a little crazy.
Together with Shake a Leg Miami, an organization devoted to bringing sailing experiences to people of all abilities, Deborah created a nonprofit foundation.
We go up and down the East Coast and we take people with disabilities and their families sailing.
The sleek, modern ship is impressive.
First of all, on both sides of the ship, we have ramps and lifts to take our passengers on and off. We also have lifts that go down into both the hulls, and each hull has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, and both bedrooms and the bathroom are also wheelchair accessible. Everything is hydraulic, pretty much push buttons, and you can operate the mainsail from in here, you can operate the jib sails from in here.
Everything on the ship is built for crewing from a wheelchair, including the ship's steering wheel. Claudia Tatry, a Sail Able member who has some experience sailing smaller boats, was excited to try her hand at the wheel.
I've never been on a big ship before, so I thought it would be kind of stiff and hard, but it was actually really easy to pull and pretty fun.
Sail Able Nova Scotia President Kevin Penny likes what he sees.
I feel fortunate. I haven't slept for 3 days being so excited to be able to get onto this boat and just to see it in action. I have a very big wheelchair, so I'm a big guy, so it's hard for me to get around, but my time that I've been on the boat, I've been able to get everywhere I want to get, can see well, I mean, beautiful, I feel safe.
Stephen Dunn, another eager sailor, is soaking up the salty air from the bow.
It's just nice to be out on the water. It almost feels like freedom, I guess. Just out cruising around, really no agenda, just enjoying the day.
The 60-foot ship comfortably accommodates up to 10 sailors. After a leisurely 2-hour sail in the Halifax harbor, our time on Impossible Dream draws to an end.
This is a really once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many of our folks, and having the representation and being able to see the boat and learn about what Sail Able and what people can just do with disabilities on a boat, how it is such an adaptable sport or leisurely event that can make people, even with me, with very severe level of disability, be able to sail independently.
Deborah hopes the ship's visit stirs up ideas for what's possible in ship design.
Things can be built to be universally designed for everybody, and they can work beautifully, function, and do their job. And people in chairs don't have to be marginalized from boating. And there's also the fact of water and the healing aspects of water. And so when we get people on the boat and they're here even for 2 hours, when they walk off, their faces are completely different.
Being on the water, it's therapy. I call it my therapy. It's out there, you're free, you're flowing, and everyone can tell you that here today, and it's not a secret.
Thanks, guys. All right. Pleasure. Yeah.
My vision for the future is to build another boat, because I would like a boat that we could take people in large chairs below and have them do overnights with us, and to continue talking about accessibility and design.
What a ship and what great vision. I love that they are encouraging innovation and accessibility in boat design.
And to empower others by giving them the experience of sailing in a barrier-free environment.
The Impossible Dream is often out touring, so if you would like to know her schedule, check out the website at impossibledream.us.